Most people will waste their entire lives chasing comfort, sleeping in, scrolling endlessly, avoiding pain. It feels good now, but it's robbing you blind. You think you're safe in comfort, but it's a trap. Your potential is being suffocated every day you choose what's easy. Wake up before it buries you. Comfort feels like success. A cozy bed, a Netflix binge, a cheat meal. It tricks your brain into thinking you've earned rest, but most haven't even earned the grind. It whispers, "Take it easy, you'll do it tomorrow." And we listen, day after day, but tomorrow never comes. Comfort is not your friend, it's the quiet enemy. It offers relief, not growth. It's the warm blanket that hides you from your purpose. And the worst part? It feels right. That's the danger. Comfort dulls your instincts, it numbs your ambition, it makes failure feel acceptable. Every time you take the easy path, you weaken your resistance. You build a habit of quitting. And habits become identity. If you don't reject this illusion of peace, you'll wake up years later and realize you were never really living, just surviving in softness. Comfort gave you nothing but regret. There is no growth without discomfort. Muscle doesn't grow without tearing. Strength doesn't come without stress. You cannot become more by staying where you feel good. Real change happens when it hurts. When you push yourself beyond what's convenient. When your lungs burn, your legs shake, your mind screams, but you keep going. Discomfort is the gatekeeper of greatness. It separates those who want it from those who merely wish for it. Every great man, every true warrior has walked through fire, not because they wanted to suffer, but because they knew suffering was the price of transformation. Comfort tells you to stay soft. Discomfort shapes you into steel. If you're avoiding discomfort, you're avoiding your own evolution. And the longer you stay in comfort, the harder it becomes to break free. So step into resistance. Embrace the pain, because everything you want is on the other side of it. Comfort disguises itself as safety, but it's not. It's a cage built with velvet walls. You think you're protected, but you're just untested. You haven't felt pain, so you think you're strong. But strength isn't made in comfort. It's forged in pressure, in adversity, in war, not peace. The world outside your comfort zone is unpredictable. It's filled with rejection, loss, failure, but that's where growth lives. When you sit in comfort, you avoid those things, but you also avoid your potential. You become a prisoner of what's familiar, afraid to risk, afraid to grow. Safety isn't hiding from life. Real safety comes from being capable, resilient, prepared. Comfort robs you of that edge. It makes you passive. And when life finally tests you, and it will, you'll break, because you chose fake safety over real strength. Get out of the illusion. Get uncomfortable. That's where your power is. Discipline doesn't care how you feel, and that's why it's more powerful than comfort. Comfort waits for the mood to be right. Discipline shows up no matter what. Comfort says you're tired, take a break. Discipline says we train anyway. The man who chooses discipline becomes unstoppable, not because he's never tired, but because he refuses to quit. Discipline builds habits, habits build character, and character defines your future. Every time you wake up early when your body begs for sleep, every time you train when your mind says rest, you're stacking bricks, you're building an unshakable foundation. Comfort crumbles under pressure. Discipline stands firm. You don't need motivation, you need rules. Rules you follow even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Comfort is about escape. Discipline is about freedom. Freedom to become who you're meant to be. Discipline over comfort every time. That's how warriors are made. We live in a world that celebrates comfort and labels hardship as cruelty. We're told to take it easy, be kind to ourselves, don't overdo it. But over time, that message makes us soft. It kills our edge, it buries our ambition. Society rewards weakness now, likes, views, applause for minimal effort. Everyone wants results, but no one wants the grind. The truth? Real men don't chase approval, they chase pressure. They walk into hard things because they know comfort is poison. While others scroll and settle, warriors sweat and struggle. Not for fame, for mastery, for control, for purpose. You weren't built to be average, you weren't designed to live on autopilot. If you follow society's script, you'll live soft and die forgotten. Reject that path. Seek discomfort, not likes. Choose purpose, not popularity. Because greatness has never come from ease, it comes from the fire. Nothing valuable comes without pain. Not strength, not success, not self-respect. Pain is the toll you pay to cross the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. And the price is non-negotiable. You can't buy greatness on discount. Comfort wants to give you pleasure now and make you pay later with regret. Pain makes you pay now so you can collect later with pride. That's why most men stay weak. They fear the cost. They avoid the workout. They quit on the diet. They back down from the challenge. But pain is how you earn power. How you prove to yourself that you're not average. Every drop of sweat, every early morning, every lonely night pushing through when no one's watching, that's payment. And one day, when you're standing tall, confident, unstoppable, you'll realize it was worth every second of pain. Comfort could never give you that. Comfort is not peace, it's the slow death of your potential. You were not made for ease. You were made to endure, to build, to rise. Every time you choose the harder path, you sharpen your edge. Stop running from discomfort. Run into it. That's where your true power lives.